and gentlemen, oh, that's a really good time to start. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners and learners, welcome back to the Triforce Shenanigans, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that we want. I am today's lovely host, Levi, and I'm joined today by my two fellow co-hosts. We got this guy.
Hi.
Correct?
This
and
guy.
then this guy.
Hi. I'm also this guy.
Introduce yourself, this guy and this guy.
That's Gabe.
That's correct. That is Gabe.
That's Brendan.
Nope, wrong way.
That's Brendan?
That's
Okay.
Brendan.
You're switched around on my screen.
No, Gabe, you're over here for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, and I'm gonna point to for me, Gabe or Brendan is here, and you're there, Gabe. But I know for you, Brendan is here, and for Brendan, Gabe is here, and I'm always down here.
Leroy's always on the bottom.
Yeah, well, because I'm holding you two up, my pillars of strength.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Good comeback.
Man, thank you. So, podcast where we talk about things and stuff that we want to talk about because that's what we decided we wanted to do. But we usually start off with small talk, and I have some interesting small talk, but I want to see what my co-hosts have to say.
Oh, I have some small
Co-hosts?
talk.
Oh.
Gabe, do you have small talk first?
You can go ahead and start with some.
Gabe, start us off with some small talk. That cut out really awkwardly.
Okay, good small talk. Good stuff.
And now Gabe's got a giant dong in front of his head, in front of his face. Now he's got black hole sun
I got small talk.
because you draw the sun in like the corner of the page to make it. Go ahead, Brendan. Take us away. Take us away.
The small talk in his corner?
Yeah. You have to do it in that corner.
Oh, okay. So, this morning I have two monitors on my setup, right? This morning my second monitor was fine. Then when I come home from work, I turn on my computer like normal. Then the monitor flashes to what's on the wallpaper, then goes completely black. I'm like, what? Okay, then I unplugged it, everything, right? I unplugged it, I searched it up and try to figure out what's wrong with it. Then, because every time you, disconnect the display port and plug it back in, it does the flicker. Then it goes completely black. So I don't know what that was.
Do you have sufficient power?
Mhm.
Okay, then.
I can tell you why. I have another set. My sister's boyfriend is like IT. It's a long story. He works for Microsoft basically.
Sure.
So, he was trying to help me too because he knows computers and stuff, and he had no idea. And I thought it was for a second like what you said like enough power, but I was like no, because it was working in the morning of that day, so that wouldn't matter. Then
Have you updated your drivers?
Yep, I did. I did everything. So
Look at this guy being on top of things.
I just said screw it, and he had an extra monitor I can borrow. So that's the one I have now, because I don't understand. I even swapped the display port, like the HDMI cord. I did that. I don't know why. I even restarted my computer like 7 times to do it.
Weird.
It didn't do anything. So I have to buy one of those at some point. Probably 2, just for matching ones, but that's my small talk. It annoyed me.
Do you have any small talk?
Let's see. Small talk. Talk small. I'm boring. No, I don't have anything. Nothing changes for me.
Nothing. There's been nothing you've seen in your whole life.
Gabe.
Yeah, there you go.
No, absolutely not. No, never.
No, all right.
I've never seen a thing in my life.
That's crazy.
No small talk.
No small talk from Gabe.
How's your class, Gabe?
Yeah, Gabe, how are your classes?
Working on those.
Right.
We're getting through.
Yeah,
that.
before we got on, I was playing a match of Iron Banner, and Gabe was like, I'm doing some homework before we start this shit.
It's getting to the end. You know how that goes if you've been in college.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is...
Even like high school,
Yeah.
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 No. I feel like any school
Low-key.
you would understand like when
Low-key.
it gets closer.
I low-key miss how easy high school was. I never paid
Oh,
attention,
for
and I
real.
didn't. I literally didn't show up to half my classes, and I passed with A's because I just told the teacher.
No. For Levi's parents that are watching, he totally showed up for every class. Don't worry,
Yeah, I know that.
I know.
Senior year, I
Do you
probably only
remember
went. Senior year, I probably only went to
we had
10
a fire
statistic
drill?
classes. Yes, I did.
Do you remember when we had a fire drill when we came back from lunch? We were like, yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah, we were leaving anyways. I'm not afraid. Yeah, I'm not,
Yeah, we just left.
we just. You know, half the time I was with Merrick in woodshop class when I was supposed to be in statistics, and I feel really bad. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna tell this story. This is gonna make me sound like a horrible person, and a little bit. You're a little bit right. So senior year,
Levi's always a little bit.
So
of a
senior
bad
year, I took my senior year. I literally needed an English credit to graduate, so I was basically doing senior year because I felt like it. I did like weights class, I did like a guitar class, I did orchestra. I was a TA for one of the teachers. I had an off hour. Like I was not taking hard classes. I literally took like my hard classes. I took like my hard classes were my English, my senior English class, which was easy because I liked the teacher, and then AP statistics.
I think you had the same teacher as me, but
I think so. Yeah.
Hour.
Yeah, mine was 3A.
I don't remember what mine was.
Fair. But and then I took AP
It was
statistics.
1A, I think.
I think yours was
I think it was
1A,
1A.
Yeah. But which was I remember because you'd always walk with weights to me because you're like, yeah, mine's like right by the cafeteria. We never like have to worry about that. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so senior year, my 4B class was AP statistics, and I was taking AP statistics because I didn't want to have to take statistics in college because I knew that the statistics in high school would be a lot easier than the one in college, so I just had to pass with a C or better, and I would be fine. And I did. I will say I did, and I scored really well on the AP statistics test. I scored the highest out of everyone in the senior grade, and I showed up to probably 10 of those classes. And the 10 classes that I did show up to, I had one headphone in listening to Arnold T. 101's Grand Arena. I was not paying one bit of attention in that. I could not have given two shits. But the teacher, Brendan in my freshman year of high school, she got like, I don't know what happened. She got like in a car accident or something like that and had like, no, she had a brain tumor. I remember this. And she had to get it surgically removed. And she lost some of her like memory, like short-term memory type stuff. And so when senior year when I was taking class, she literally would put videos up on the smartboard, and she's like, I'm learning with you guys today because I don't remember how to teach this.
That's crazy.
Dude, it was. But like, what am I gonna do? But she had tenure, and I'm not gonna be a dick and be like, why are you teaching this class then? Like,
yeah, the
tenure.
real question is how was she able to work? Like,
she had
I mean,
tenure.
like,
That's it. And to be fair, the videos did a fine job of explaining. Like she still got everybody the answers that like we needed to. But like, if you're like, hey, I need help doing this, she's like, here's the videos on how to work through the problems. I'm like, that's insane.
crazy.
But what I learned, and I'm not proud of this. Why are you leaning over all of a sudden now, Mike? Stay up there.
Because you moved it.
Oh, you're right.
You moved it earlier. I don't think you moved it back.
What I'm not proud
Are you
of.
sure you didn't have that surgery?
You've never seen me in the same room with Miss Munch, have you? Anyways, what I learned was that she didn't remember if you were in class or not. Because I remember I was in class one day, and I sat in the back of the class on my phone, not paying any attention, and like I got my work done. And I remember she came to me. I ran into her in the halls, and she goes, "Were you in class the other day?" I was like, "Yeah, I was sitting in the back. I just wasn't talking. I was being quiet doing my work." And she goes, "Oh, okay. I must have forgot. I have terrible memory of remembering who all was in class." Oh, interesting.
I was like, I'll take that advantage.
So
I'm
my
not
friend,
gonna abuse this
so
one
my
whatsoever.
friend Merrick had this woodshop class, and what we would do is we would go dick around for the first, because they were only hour and a half long classes. We'd go dick around for the first hour of that class, and since it was the last time of the day, we'd spend the last 30 minutes like locking in right before track practice and getting all of his woodworking done in that class. And the teacher was our freshman football coach. So he ran into me. He like looked at Eldridge looked at me and was like, "Are you supposed to be in my class, Odakoven?" I go, no, sir, I'm not. And he goes, are you supposed to be somewhere else? I go, yes, sir, I am. He goes, well, because I'm a track coach, I have to ask, how's your grade in that class? I go, I have a B plus in the class. I'm doing really good. And he goes, then I didn't see you here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks, Eldridge. He goes, look, to be honest with you, Merrick doesn't do his work half the time, but when you're here, you guys take the last 30 minutes and get all of his work done. So to be honest with you, you guys aren't disruptive. You guys aren't like interrupting anybody else. You guys are very good. You guys hang out, do your thing, and he gets his work done. And as long as you're not failing and you're not in trouble, I don't care where you are. Yes, sir, coach. So Eldridge didn't care, which was great for me. So then I would skip my fourth year statistics class, and when she ran into me in the halls, she would go, oh, Levi, were you in class on Wednesday? I don't remember if you were there. And I'd be like, yeah, I was in the back. Remember we were doing statistics? And she's like, that's right, you were there. And I got away with it for a lot.
Crazy.
Now, look, I'm not well, okay. Would I do that again? Yes.
Yes.
Am I proud that I said that? No, not at all. Look, statistics was such a boring class, and like, again, I'm not gonna hold it against her. She couldn't really teach super great, so it wasn't like an engaging class. But also, at the same time, it was one of those where like I literally the week before we took the AP test, I went in and I was like, because I have the AP test, it's gonna be a lot of studying. I'm gonna go in there and like sit down and like lock in. I'm going to focus up and pay attention. I go in there that like first day and I look and I sit down. I'm like, hey RJ, I know I ain't been here in like 2 months. What did we miss, brother? And RJ looks at me and goes, nothing. And I'm like, no, dude, come on, you're lying to me. Or no, it wasn't RJ that said it first. I asked one of like the teacher's pet girls who was like, if I get a 98, I want to retake the test for 100. She was one of those type of. So I asked her, I was like, hey Jordan, what have we been doing in the past like month? And she's like, nothing. And I'm like, oh, I get it. You're not happy because I haven't been here and you've been paying attention. I'll ask RJ when he gets here. And RJ gets there and I go, hey RJ, what are we? And he's like, nothing. I'm like, dog, are you serious? And he goes, no, literally nothing. We literally haven't done anything in a couple months. Like she's been like giving like, she gave us a handout to study for the exam. I can just text you a picture of it later. And I'm like, that's all you've been. And she's like, yeah, we just been studying, but we've been on our phone. So I was like, so I ain't missing anything by being in Woodtech. He goes, dog, if you want to, she's not here yet. I'll text you it later. Have fun. I was like, I love you, brother. Bye. And I left. And when I ran into her right as I was walking out the door, she goes, oh, you okay, Levi? I go, oh, I'm just hitting the restroom real quickly, and then I got to drop something off. I'll be back later. She goes, oh, okay, sounds good. I was not back later. I was out. I peed.
No, you should have came back at the last minute.
Nah, bro, I was gone. Nah, bro, I was gone. Well, and that day was really concerning because Merrick had a sub in Woodtech, and it was so funny because the sub is like going around, and like I show up like a minute late, and he's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, oh, I'm not in this class. And he's like, well, then what are you doing in the class? I'm like, oh, I'm helping out one of the students. He's got special needs. And Merrick's like, yeah, that's me. I got no. I said that. I was like, I'm just helping out one of the kids. He's got special needs. And Merrick goes, yeah, that's me, bro. I got special needs. And a bunch of people who sat at the table with us were just like, dude, it was such a great, like, he dropped no time. It was just, I'm here helping out one of the kids. He's got special needs. Merrick goes, yep, that's me. He's here to help me. He's like kind of my assistant guy. We're friends, and he's here to help. He's got an off hour. We're here to help. And I was like, yeah. And the guys, and the guy's like, oh, well, you go sit over there. And I was like, dude,
that's crazy.
Look, it was snappy. We were with it. We were locked in, bro. I tell you what. But yeah. So like I said, don't skip your classes, students. Don't. It's bad for you. It's a bad habit.
Unless your teacher has brain surgery.
No, don't do it then. That's not the solution. Look, unless you're from the school that we went to, in which case, no, don't do that. That's a bad. No. Get off your phone. Quit watching us in class.
Unless your teacher has brain surgery.
No, get off your phone in class. Don't watch us right now. Pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention. But if you're not,
but if you're not, but listen to all of we're pretty funny guys. People, listen to all of them.
Yeah, watch all the podcasts.
And then do it on YouTube.
Class, do your work. Hey, watch the podcast. It's great. Do your work.
Do your work.
Okay, watch the
podcast.
You
don't have to, but do your work. Yeah. Listen to the teacher. No, listen to us.
Listen to your teacher, unless she had brain
This is
surgery.
If
What was
anybody
my-
can't,
this
doesn't
is
think
yeah,
we're
this is
joking,
satire.
we are.
Yeah, this is
Obviously.
satire. Please don't actually skip your classes or like abuse the fact that your teacher has brain trauma. Don't do that. That's fucking.
Yeah, leave us a stupid.
I am.
character.
Yeah, that was like I said. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of the fact that I did that. But I would do it again.
Anyway, what's the topic? What's the topic, buddy?
Anyways, no, I had one quick bit of small talk. So remember how I said I thought I broke my toe
That
on
was
Sunday? No, yeah, no.
The random topic.
It's because
You
Gabe.
just said some large talk. It wasn't small talk. Alright?
Yeah, it took a whole semester, honestly. No, remember how I said on Sunday that I thought I broke my toe? Well, I X-rayed. I had Ollie X-ray it today, and yeah, I broke it. So.
Do you just stick it? Do you just stick
No
it on-
more small talk. We're moving on to the topic of the episode. Yeah, I just got some tape wrapped around it for now.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so today, as you guys can see, I've got a huge list here of episode ideas, but you're not going to be able to see it unless
It's
you pause
so
and zoom in.
big.
Yeah, it's so big. It's got like 15 things on there. But my episode topic today is not what you're going to read here. It's on the backside. Today, we're going to be talking about larger or smaller things. What this basically is going to be is I have got a list of items that we're going to discuss, and what we're going to do is we're going to see if we would rather have them like bigger or if we think they should be smaller. And when I say larger or smaller, I don't mean like one. For example, the top thing is house. I'm not talking like, oh, it's a little bit bigger. You have an extra bedroom, an extra bathroom. Like you go from like 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom to 5-bedroom, 3-bath. No, I'm talking like. This is like every house is like White House size at a minimum. Like we are exponentially larger, or smaller is like pop up like camper style living. Yeah, but then we have to talk about why, and we can get into like the details of like the details of how much larger, how much smaller, what would be the effects and why, and from there we're gonna decide what we think would be better and why. And I'll let you know that all of these, there are pros and cons to basically all but one of these. One of these has zero.
Bigger dick.
All right.
wanna
Time to add another thing to the list.
Brendan
Genital,
is scaring me.
body parts.
Oh no.
No, Brendan. See, the thing is, Brendan would have to go with small because if he gets any larger, the minute he gets hard, he passes out.
No. Mine's tiny.
No. We all know Brennan's hiding the fourth leg. It's so long that it goes down and comes back up.
That's crazy.
So long they call it the fifth leg.
He has to use it as a belt.
They call him the thing, but for a different
But
reason.
for a different reason, yeah. So yeah. Any questions before we delve deep into larger or smaller?
Yeah, I had a question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Are
I had
the
with it the thing.
small things like dice size? Like if like
Like if
the
I say house,
situation,
it's not gonna
be
be.
like
No.
a dice size.
It is still a livable situation. It's just like
Oh, I thought we shrunk.
no. We stay the same size. Everything is shrinking down to a proportionally small and grows to a proportionally large size.
So for example, it's like a large pizza compared to a small pizza.
No, it would
It's
be
not
like,
as much, like as big as it.
no, it would be
but
like
it's still
if a medium pizza is your average, a small pizza would be like an extra small pizza, like this. Like the bagel bite
it's
pizzas.
still a pizza.
The bagel bite pizzas,
Yeah, but
yeah.
it's still a
But a large pizza would be like the triple XL pizza.
Okay.
Yeah.
A giant pizza, please.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. But unfortunately, I didn't put food on this list because all of us would probably say large food. Imagine you go and you're like, I would like a steak, and they just drop an elephant steak on your plate. Just don't kill elephants. They're my favorite.
Unless your teacher is brain dead.
Disclaimer: don't kill them.
Yeah, don't kill them unless your teacher has brain damage. I guess I don't fucking. We lost the plot. Oh boy. So starting us off, I'm gonna go.
You wanted a random tangent.
We're gonna start off with house. Again, this is proportion. This is large. So like every house is now minimum mansion size. But every small house, but if we choose small house, every house is like at a large is like a trailer home at its largest.
Okay, clarification. I'm just living by myself at this point.
Yes, you
right?
are on
My
your
family-
you are on your own at this rate.
On your own. I'm choosing small house.
Actually, like same.
Yeah.
The other one,
That's the
can't
thing.
live in the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that big house? Look, if you have a family, probably big house because you can't live in a.
Yeah.
But like, if you're by yourself, small house I think is the way to go. The problem is that then if you do find someone, because like a mansion is hard to clean. That's a lot of electricity that you would probably be putting in.
I know people that like have mansions, but they don't have like tons of money. They like section it off.
Yeah.
Like put like a wall up so it doesn't like use heat.
Yeah.
So nothing like everything's disconnected from like that
Yeah,
one
100%.
room, and they use like one bathroom and like one bedroom.
Now-
But I'm thinking to myself like at that point, why don't you just move into a smaller house?
Now note
That's-
that if we
that's
choose
pretty
this,
good.
this is forever, right? So while Gabe did say, well, we're living on our own, you're living on your own for now, but there is the future. You'd be living in a small house.
Still
Remember,
thinking
the biggest house you can now ever get is trailer home sized.
I'll just get another one. Put them together. Legos.
Yeah, all right. I think small house is the answer all of a
You found
sudden.
loophole.
Hang on.
You found a loophole.
So I guess to Brenner, you go to small. I know you were saying small, yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine. With
I didn't
yeah,
even
I'm
think
fine
about.
with
I
it.
didn't even think about Legos. Yeah, you could have the double decker sofa. Yeah, yeah. He's got me. He got me. Well, so now to pair with your tiny houses, how about yards?
Tiny
Oh, a
house,
giant
huge
yard.
yard.
Give me a
Gigantic
giant yard.
Yeah. Okay,
Yes.
cool. I'm glad we're all in agreement. Let the dog out and run. Let the dog outside. Have some good time. You can go out there and get horses and ride around. All these fun things. But no room for your house. Have room to play Nerf War with your bros.
More yard,
Yeah.
less house.
Exactly. More shed. Wait, I'm putting shed on this list. We're doing shed immediately.
Oh, shed is gonna be gigantic. Like
Larger than the house.
For all the toys, yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. Sheds, large or small?
it's gotta hold my massive lawnmower so I can mow my massive.
Yeah.
I
yard.
wasn't even thinking about giant
Yeah.
lawnmower. No, I was
Shed.
literally just like, bro, I just need more power tools just to dick around with.
Oh, Ryobi days. Hit
no,
me up.
you-
Wait,
couple
okay,
good lights in
hang
there.
on. I have a possible contingency to the or to the small house. You don't have a shed
Okay.
to work in with your tools.
But if you get a large enough shed, you can work in it too.
Large shed it is. Shit.
Large shed.
Enormous, actually.
we're like ruining Levi's topic. We're coming up with it so quickly.
He's like, no, yep, this is how it is now.
Ah, fuck. You guys are too good at this. All right. Here's one that I think is the only one that really shouldn't be debatable aside from sheds. TVs. And you know what? How
See,
about
that's
this?
a question.
How about this?
Okay,
I'm gonna
how
go.
large
Hang
is
on.
the large
Hang
TV?
on. I'm actually gonna
How
go with
small
this.
is a small one?
Hang on.
That's
I'm
all.
actually gonna go with this in general. We're gonna say for TVs. I'm gonna say screens in general. So, for example, your phone is either. No, we're not gonna go with phones. No, okay, just TVs. I hate that idea. No. For large TVs, we're talking like not quite movie theater or IMAX, but like you're gonna need a whole room for the TV.
That's like my whole house now.
like
Yeah, that's the whole.
yeah, that's the
That's my
thing.
whole house.
That's the thing. But a tiny TV monitor, probably, or TV screen, probably your phone.
To be honest, I would be fine with the small one.
I would also be fine with the small one if that's the metric.
Really? You guys are just
Like, I don't
factual.
have room in my house for that. Listen, I'm gonna have to build so many Legos.
Don't you have sheds?
I just don't. I wouldn't care.
That's
I would have. I would just be outside the whole time. Like,
See,
who cares?
my problem
I don't
is
need to
that
watch TV.
here's my problem, and especially as of lately, Gabe and I have been watching so many TV shows and movies. I could not
That's
sit in the
fair.
fucking living room and watch the stupid movies and TV shows off of it. I would literally be just.
I can. I do that. That's why I'm fine with it. Oh, there's a Remy.
Hi.
I'll be
Hi.
right back.
We're gonna make a handshake deal now that he can hear us.
All right, yeah. All right,
All right.
I do like large screen. All right, but can I have a bigger house than Brendan so that I can like have a larger screen?
No. Yeah, no, I get that large TV is like such an inconvenience, but I don't know. I kind of just
Like I understand wanting like the large TV, especially like.
and here's my thing is that, and I actually think I'm gonna do like phones next.
That's why you just get one friend that chooses large house, large TV, right? We gotta split this up.
Well, see, I was gonna choose large house and large TV, but also large shed and large yard.
My house can be smaller than Gabe's. It's alright.
No, it's okay. So TV. So
no, it's fine.
So are we agreeing on small TV?
I'm personally fine with either one. It doesn't bother me. I'm not afraid to watch something on a phone
Yo,
constantly.
Levi's gotten me over to large TV now. I just
Because here's what I'll say. We're gonna go to phone next. And like if I wanted to watch something on my phone, I would just watch on my phone. But like if I want to like sit down with some friends or family and watch like a full movie, small TV won't work.
yeah, that's fair. I think I go large.
Your house
TV.
is not big enough in you. Like
That's what
I
you have
guess,
the
like,
sheds
if you put it in your
for.
shed, it would...
That's what you have the
I
sheds
know,
for.
but now all your boys have to go in the shed. What about
Where they want to be anyways.
Where they're gonna move your stuff at? What about your big
Shed.
ass lawnmower in there for your yard?
That's why you have a
Now
big.
half of them
That's
have to
no,
sit on
Brendan. See,
that.
hear me out. This is the thing. That's why you have a giant yard, so you can have multiple sheds.
2 sheds.
Oh, 2
Legos.
sheds.
We're already stacking the Lego house. Yeah. Everything is Legos all of a sudden. No. So
No. Shed slightly higher than the other one, just to spite.
Yeah, just because.
to
Yeah.
make it weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because.
So up next, we're gonna do phones, and when I say small phones, I mean like I don't know what's a good like.
I got you.
Like
a wallet size.
like card size. Yeah.
Yeah, like
But like large is like tablet tablet size phones. You're gonna have to get a bag to carry.
I thought you meant like those pear pads off of like Victoria's. Those,
No.
those huge.
No. No.
I think I go with like
I think
I go with small phone.
we got the big ass TV now,
Yeah.
so
Because as far as like phone
Might as
size
well.
for it, I was kind of thinking like this is like big phone sized.
See, Brendan, what you gotta do is you gotta take your house, right? You gotta line it up. You got your
Okay.
bedroom on one side, then you get your shed, and you make the
Oh, yeah,
entire
then you can
wall
watch
of this
it.
shed out of like
You-
clear glass. And
Oh.
then you look out the window at night, so you can just like lay down in your
Yep.
bed, watch TV, and you just get like some Bluetooth headphones.
Anyways,
you do that. Then you randomly think it's 3D because a deer runs in front of it. You're like, oh, it's 3D.
Anyways, I agree with you guys.
Just
Small
back
phone
and
is the
forth.
correct answer. Small phone is the correct answer. Can you imagine lugging around a big phone like that?
I feel like you have to have big pockets at that point.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
We're gonna
at
get to
some
clothes
point in this
later.
yeah,
life,
huge
I think that's
pocket.
gonna be there, like a thing. Like phones are gonna be that
Yeah,
big,
no
but the
thanks.
pockets
No.
have to get bigger.
No.
The
thanks.
pockets have to.
Especially for
It
girls.
just wouldn't make sense.
Because the thing, okay.
Pockets.
Can I just say, and maybe I'm not right.
Weird
about that.
tangent. Another tangent.
Yeah, another weird tangent.
Girls' pockets are super tiny.
Girls' pockets are super
Okay.
tiny, but they always want the biggest fucking phone. And then they're like, I got no room in my pants. Like, yeah, because you picked up something the size of a fucking TV to fit in something that you don't have. What are we saying here?
Unless
Anyways.
your teacher has brain surgery.
No. Maybe a little bit. And then you hunt elephants, and then you
I
can
think
complain.
I think the real reason why like girls
Don't
have
hunt
like
elephants.
small pockets is because they're supposed to wear a purse.
Yeah, it's
That's what they're
the
meant
pockets
for.
are there for fashion, not for actual use.
Yeah.
Whereas guys are utility pockets, we fucking use them.
Yeah, like men's small ones
Dude,
can like fit
dude,
AirPods.
these pockets-
Women's can't.
Dude,
It's
these
annoying.
pockets, these pockets are huge in my shorts. I'm wearing basketball shorts right now. My pockets, I
Yeah.
can touch my knee with it. It's insane. So,
pockets
anyways,
are-
small phones, I'm good with that. I'm totally down for that. This one, I think, is gonna be interesting. Pets. Now, when I'm talking pets, I mean like
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Large-
Clifford or the
large is
Clifford, yeah.
Clifford, or small is like a gerbil in the palm of your hand.
I feel like you would have to get Clifford. I can explain why. You're
think
gonna
it's
put
gotta
that
be
gerbil in
large.
like the yard, and you're never gonna find it.
Okay,
you got such a big yard. I
but
mean,
counterpoint. if he gets
No, I
diarrhea,
understand. Yeah.
That's why he's outside in the yard all the time. He does not come inside.
okay, but how are you gonna feed him? You gonna feed him a whole cow every night?
Yeah.
With what money?
Have a ranch
I'll
on
let
a
him
big
hunt.
yard.
He can hunt. It's big enough.
We don't have large or small bank account on here, okay? No.
Listen, we're already
you know
using
what?
houses like Legos.
Okay,
I
but
feel
the other thing is,
bank
like, fish are
accounts-
now... Because, see, here's the thing about large pets is the other thing. Fish are now like sharks. Which is awesome.
So,
Well, fish are.
I
don't-
call
I don't know
option
if I would
C.
put fish in that
Don't have-
category.
I am. I'm
Like-
putting fish in that category.
Is everything that can be a pet in this category then? Because like
No, because that's everything. I'm saying like standard.
Yeah.
I'm saying standard pets like cats, dogs, fish. We're not putting birds in here for very obvious reasons, and we're not putting like rodents in
cat?
here.
Would cat just be like a lion?
Yeah, cats are now mountain
wait,
lions.
wait. Large pets, big fish, solve world hunger. We win.
Some fish, goldfish are not edible, buddy. I hate to break it to you. Well,
If they're big enough, they are.
well, they are, but you're gonna probably catch 7 types of different
Everything's
diseases.
okay. I need to
Everything's
think-
edible. It's
everything
not
is
if it's not
edible.
digestible. Except goldfish are digestible. It's just you'll catch 7 different diseases and probably end up with
Everything is edible
death disease.
if you don't
Try hard
fear
enough.
death.
If you try hard enough, it's all edible. I don't know. I think
Oops, all edible.
I don't know. No. I
would
have to
pick
go.
option C.
Neither.
None.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have to pick small pets just because I simply could not. Because here's the other thing, and I have to think about this. Alyssa is not going to have an outside dog.
Yeah.
Alyssa's dog is dumb as shit.
Well, you would have to. No, wait. You would have to have an outside dog. Clifford ain't getting in your small house.
I'm not. I didn't like small house. You guys like small house. I'm allowing it to go, but yeah.
Either way, you would.
Still, you want to walk outside and all of a sudden it's a mud pit? You have to go out in waders. You have to go out in waders.
grass.
What do you mean grass, Gabe? Grass is not going to.
Grass.
Grass is not going to stop an ocean. I hate to break. Grass versus ocean.
What's the
ocean
ocean?
wins. Diarrhea. The fuck? We've been here. Your dog has one upset tummy. Oh, you have to vomit. Where are you gonna clean it up? How are you gonna clean that up? You gonna buy a bulldozer? We don't have bank account on here.
It will wash away. Just spray it onto the neighbors. We're fine.
Neighbors are like 40 miles away, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We don't have pressure washer on here. You don't have the Death Star as your pressure washer.
Can I do large pressure water?
No! Pressure washer stays same size. I think...
Tell your dog to run over to your neighbor's yard every time you have
Because,
to go.
like I said, initially I thought, like, yeah, like, large pets is the answer. Because imagine having, like, a big dog or a big cat or something like that. Would be so cool. I don't think it's possible.
I still think
I think
large.
a big
I
cat
still
wouldn't
think
be
large.
bad. Like in all
It's like
honesty.
tiny,
Not like tiny, but like...
Not like that tiny.
like-
Like palm size, he said. Yeah, like palm.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had a die on your hand.
Yeah, that
I
was
thought
that was
the
like
size.
that was a bad representation. No, a little
like
big,
palm
a
size. He was trying to
little,
say, like,
a
palm
little
size,
bigger
yeah.
than like
Okay,
cats are gonna be like
okay,
this,
okay.
dogs are gonna be,
Yeah.
you know, like they're gonna be. They're gonna be small for sure, but they're not gonna be like It's still gonna be a. You have to make sure you look down when you sit down before you do, otherwise.
Yeah.
Like think like hamster plus a little.
Then I do small because I could like
Yeah.
I could keep it inside, put it in
Now
a crate.
Chihuahuas are going to be.
Oh yeah, but I ain't getting a.
I ain't getting a
I think
Chihuahua.
we'll try to eat my piggy
Fair.
tail.
I ain't
It's
getting
like
it.
Would it be smaller? Wait. Would smaller things be smaller?
Yes, proportionally
So
sized.
like dice? Yeah. Dice would be hamsters.
Well, fun fact that dice and cards are on this list, so we'll get there. Okay, cool. I'm glad we.
Dice are gonna be huge.
This next one is interesting. Drinks like soda cans and bottles of water. Now, for like the average size, you're carrying around a 2-liter bottle of soda with you everywhere. That is your like. You order a 12-pack, you have 12 of those in a container. Your small is gonna be like the incy-weensy, teeny-weeny little drinks that you get in like the cutesy fun
The
things for
polka dot
little kids.
bikini thing?
Yeah, basically. Your cat
Why
just
do you
blocked
do
out
the
the
whole
whole.
screen?
Yeah, your cat just blocked the whole fucking screen. That was crazy.
I think
It sucks. I think you know the right answer, and it sucks.
I think I would
I think you have
personally
to go.
go.
I think you have to go. You have to go large.
Yeah, I would go large.
Yep. It's gonna be inconvenient as shit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't want to sip every time.
Like
I
packing around a like this regular soda can here, you're packing around a gallon for it, which sucks. But like,
I don't think that would be that bad because like first month I feel like it'll be horrible, but you would get used to it and think it's just like a normal thing.
probably,
Right.
yeah. But like storage
I
for
feel
that, like you're like,
how long.
let's throw a party and let's go buy a bunch of alcohol, and you come back with like,
We get another shed.
oh, you're right, we get more shit. Yeah, you're right. Sold large,
Let me just put like a semi-cooler unit on it.
dude. Okay, Brendan, you know at CFD where they have like the 60-ounce lemonades that you can buy in the big jugs?
Oh yeah.
Those are just like suitcases you're pulling around with a straw on them.
That would be funny.
It's
yeah.
a backpack. Straws in
Everything is just now camel. Oh my god, actually, yeah, large is the right way to go. Camelbacks.
Wait, what a camel pack?
Yeah,
Be
a camel pack.
Like four?
A camel pack is just like you. It's like a hamster ball that like encases you in the liquid. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Large is officially decided because we have sheds. This is another interesting one. Cars. Now for cars, the small cars are like semi-truck sized. Or if we go the other way, the big vehicles are like the little tiny like Mr. Incredible like little tiny eensy beensy cars. But you get the
Yes, the big ones.
yeah, but if you get like a truck, that and you enlarge it, you're practically driving a fucking airplane. Like you're driving a fighter jet. Like you have something on, like you're driving. Fuel efficiency in the tanks. But you can see over
That's where your
everything.
fuel is.
Yeah, but you do not have to worry about hitting an elephant ever again. You'll just go through it.
Back to last episode, instead of swarming the moose, you would just hit it.
Yeah.
You would go through the moose.
The moose is now the little tiny chihuahua to you.
Mr. President, they just hit the second moose.
Oh boy.
No, that one wasn't good. That one doesn't get
That one was over the line.
Really? That's where you draw the line?
Yeah. So anyways, cars, large or small? Maybe like the really big cars are like
Okay, that depends.
bugs, like slug bugs.
Slug bugs.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought it was slug.
Which
when
are
you said
fucking,
that, not the car.
Cora used to drive one around. Those things are tiny.
I think I go.
I hate it.
For me personally, I would go large. It would be terrible, like driving in a city. I just don't go to a city.
You just order
Would
everything
it-
from Amazon.
Wait, would it be like horrible because everything would have to go to it? So like the
Everything
road would
becomes
be huge.
proportional to it, yeah. So like the roads
Yeah,
are now going to
yeah,
be
the road
proportional
would
to
be-
large.
So it wouldn't be. It would be like normal.
The
driving.
biggest thing you have to
but
worry
it's
about
still,
is
like stopping distance. And
yeah.
it's,
The
like,
biggest thing
it's
is
still
you
going
have to
be
learn to
harder for
drive
people
like
to
basically
buy.
a semi, and you have to learn. And the other thing is how much gas are you putting? How much are you paying for gas? Your fuel efficiency is shit, and you got like a 50+ gallon tank. And remember, bank account is not on this list.
You just want to specify. I personally, I don't have an opinion. I have a reason. I don't drive. So it wouldn't affect me either way.
Well, he's got a point. If we all just learn to fly, if we all learn infinity, and we use blue to pull the space to us, and then we just are there. So what I'm hearing is we need to become Satoru Gojo, of course.
Of course.
Of course. Okay.
Of course.
So Gabe, what's your are you sticking with large?
I'm gonna stick with large.
Yeah, I am too. I've driven Cora's Bug before, and even that isn't like the smallest vehicle I've like seen. Oh my god, kill me. I would rather walk everywhere. Like that's so. I don't like driving like this.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
100%.
All right.
Nigga.
Up
Like
next,
niggas.
pants. Now, when I say
How do
pants,
you like your
the large is like a belt will keep it on, but you're flapping around. You got the long, like the extra back. You're practically wearing a tent on your bottom half. It like isn't gonna like be super long.
Flapping around.
You're gonna have like it's super wide around your legs. Like you're not gonna feel. It is going to. You're gonna look ridiculous. You're gonna kind of like as you walk, you're gonna step on like the backs of it with your heels and stuff like that. It's not enough to trip you, but just a little bit. It's gonna get wet anytime you go outside. It's enough to be annoying. But if it's small, it's like really tight, and there's no hiding anything. Everybody knows what you're packing.
Large, 100% large.
Gabe's trying to hide his massive cock. He knows that he couldn't fit. Brendan's gonna be like, large, I can't fit it in there either.
I was gonna say large, but not
Oh! No.
Did you? What was tiny? Sorry.
Tiny
I
is
think
like it's super tight on you. It's not kind of gonna like cut off circulation to your legs, but it's gonna be.
So it's like cycling clothes. Then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah. Correct answer. Large. Good job. Speaking of cycling, bikes. Now, for small, we're talking like the little eensy beensy clown car or clown bikes. Brendan, you and I used to ride bikes a lot. We used to ride bikes a lot.
Please.
Large is like you might need a step stool to get up.
Large. I'm sorry, large. I'm not riding a tiny bike. I like
Gabe?
large.
Your cat loves being in this episode.
I know, he really does.
I think I also go for large. Just give me the old timey big wheel. That's all I want.
Large is the correct answer there. I'm not looking like a clown as I
Yeah.
ride. It's so uncomfortable. I would rather just like have to climb up onto my bike.
Even if you would get used to it, but no.
No.
Just no.
Yeah, no. The last one I have on my list for now, at least, is
You would
cards.
also have to.
Go ahead.
You would also have to take like 1,000,000 pedals to get anywhere.
Yeah.
And like a big one, you could do like 2, and you'll be coasting for a while.
Yeah. Up next, we have
It'll be
cards
harder to
and
start it.
we have cards and dice. So your standard playing card, and let's get a standard die out. Let's go standard D6 out. Are say about yay big, right? Like comparatively.
Mhm.
A small card is gonna take up is gonna be like
The corner.
Yeah, it's gonna be like maybe go to halfway and then maybe go like a quarter of the way up. It's gonna be tiny, and the small die is gonna be probably let's just do same dimensions. Goes like half and half. They're gonna be tiny, or big is like all right guys, I'm like this is a playing card right here, and your dice
That wouldn't
is
be bad.
all right. Maybe I make it bigger. Your cards are a sheet of paper, and your dice are these.
I still think I feel like both of those won't be that bad. The cards wouldn't be bad. Yes, it'd be like hard to hold, but
Yeah. When someone
feel like
plus 10s you an Uno, you're in trouble.
yeah, I know, but like still, I feel like it still wouldn't be that bad.
At that point, you just give up. You're just like, nah, I'm good.
Isn't there giant Uno cards anyway?
Yeah, there are giant Uno cards.
I think they're bigger, like this.
They're huge.
Like yeah, they're like huge.
They're huge. Gib?
Yeah, I think.
I feel like the big ones, personally.
I do also think bigger.
Here's the.
because Have you ever dropped your dice?
I was literally about to go, bro.
Yeah.
I have like a dice container that is exactly like this size, but it's just tiny little D6s. And if you drop those and you're like, oh, there goes 25 dice that are underneath the couch for God knows how long, the abyss has taken them. They're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone. Gone. And same with like, especially when you sleeve up a new deck of Magic cards, they fall over. Oh, picking all those up and then getting them in bright order. Fuck that. No, thank you.
Imagine
You
reading
couldn't
the
have
cards.
you couldn't
Oh
have
my
your
God.
deck of Magic cards just straight up.
Yeah, no, you
It would not like.
Yeah, no. Yeah, large is the correct answer. So, because surprisingly, it's gonna be a little shorter of an episode, but that's fine. We're still at 45 minutes right now. That should be plenty fine for an episode. Be a little shorter.
You got a more yapping section
We
to do.
did kind of shred through the first ones a little bit.
Okay, yeah. More yapping
We're
sessions.
kind of on the same page. for a lot
More
of them.
yapping session. What else we got? Iron Banner's finally back. That's nice.
All right, Levi. Hit us with another one. You got this. Just straight out.
Like another
Oh,
large or
the
small.
story of the purple feather.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, I should do that for an
Come
episode.
on.
I should do that for an episode.
So, episode 432 is a solo episode where Levi says
Large
the
or
purple
small? See, that's just...
pictures.
Oh, small.
I got it.
Small,
Pictures.
Small.
Gib?
Small.
Okay.
The reason I say it's
Well,
like... It sucks that like you wouldn't be able to have like this big family picture up on the wall, but also like if I can just have like a picture of my
But you
wall,
want
that's all I
every
fucking want.
fam.
Yeah, but like that's all I need is I just need like a picture of my wall.
Makes sense.
Beats us.
Flashlights.
Large,
Flashlights.
large. The bigger the better. More light, more lumens, more. I want to see God.
Power of the sun in the palm
No.
of my
I have a
hand.
flashlight that
That's
literally
like-
is.
That's like $600 flashlight. That's like really.
I want to get it. I
Four
want to get it
times-
so bad. I
4
want it.
times bright.
I want it so bad. I want it so bad. I don't know, man. Fingernails, just the nails.
I
Twice as
wouldn't
big
mind
or half the size.
I wouldn't mind half.
Twice the
size.
thick, double the fuck.
What do you mean by that?
What you mean by that, bud?
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by that? I
Gabe
don't know
likes
what you're talking about.
Gabe's favorite stripper name is the Pancake. He has no length. It is just all girth. Half an inch,
Do it again.
half an inch, but 6 inches around
That's why you need the large pants, okay?
for the pancake.
Listen, I can't get pulled over and then ask, what do you have, like a steering wheel in your pants?
Meanwhile, Brennan's over here. They're like, "Why do you have a boa constrictor in your pants? Why is it so long?"
Is Levi's only average?
I'm just average over here. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Levi's the only one that could take the small pants.
Oh God, no! I fucking hate it when my pants like hug everything too tight. Ugh.
Yeah.
Especially if it like gets up in your ass, because like that's the other thing about the small pants that it would like get up
I
in your
got one.
ass and like you gotta pull it out.
I got one.
Too hairy to do
Computer
that.
monitors.
Oh, larger, more,
Computer.
Large.
more,
larger?
more.
The
Give
problem
me an
with more
entire
is
wall.
the problem with that is how are you supposed to see everything?
I don't need to see
Right,
everything. I
it's
only.
You could set the bounds of the screen different.
To be
Like,
honest with
could
you,
set where-
I,
No,
Bren-
you can't. You have to leave everything. You have to.
Brennan,
keep
to be-
it as
to be-
big as
Brennan,
you
to be
can.
fair,
settings.
Brennan, to be fair, I do this all the time where I'll like be paying. I'll be like looking at something on Instagram on my phone. I've got my TV up above here, and I'll be
Yeah.
playing a video game. I would be so chill with just like having these giant ass TV monitors that are just like my computer. I would fuck with that so hard.
I think it would be hard for some games because you can't see everything, and that would be the hard part.
Dude,
You
Subnautica
wouldn't,
would make me
see the guy,
shit my
trying to
pants.
kill you.
Subnautica would make me shit my pants. I would
You
cry.
see everything. Oh, Reaper of the Lions
Dude.
over there.
But can you imagine Doom on a TV screen? I am
Yeah.
murdering
Large
Demon. Yeah,
ears.
yeah, no, yeah, I gotta go big.
Large or
You
small.
imagine using Thunderlord with input lag. You could be a daddy gamer.
Yeah, you would be. I'm only a dad gamer in PvP sometimes. Sometimes I put on Thunderlord and Crucible. That way it's just like, I have a good, like just quick kill.
That's fair. Thunderlord
I
is
barely
kind of nice.
Yeah, I really don't use Thunder. I use Thunderlord almost exclusively for PvP now. I mean, if I'm gonna use a machine gun for PvE, I'll pick like Air Apparent, which is better, or just like I'll choose rockets or anything else
Yeah.
that isn't a machine gun.
That's fair. Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Well, here's kind of what we went over. House, small. We don't want any big. We can stack them like Legos. Sheds, enormous. Make them the size of mansions. We want bigger sheds, smaller houses. You get in this contracting companies, smaller houses, bigger sheds. Yards,
Shit.
yards, enormous, giant. Make them as big as you can.
Gigantic.
I don't want to. I want to have to fly to the next state over to go to the goddamn grocery store because my yard is that big, so I can put more sheds out there. TVs. Brendan.
Definitely shed.
TVs. Brendan kind of wanted small, but Gabe and I wanted large, just so that we could. That way you could see with him. Yeah. Phones smaller. We don't need to have freaking iPads in our pocket. Get inconvenient. Pets small. I'm not cleaning up the shit of Clifto or Clifford. Clifto?
No.
Who the fuck is Clifto? Who the fuck is Clifto?
Clifford from the Hood.
Cryptocurrency. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. Pets, small. Drinks, large. I want to be lugging around a suitcase or being in a hamster ball. I don't want to have to pack her out.
Hamster.
Yeah. Cars, large and in charge. We're not driving no little bugs around. I don't care if it's gonna cost me $400 for a tank of gas. That's gonna last me 10 days. Fuck that. Pants, not plants. There's no L in there. Pants, large. They gotta hide their giant cocks.
Plants.
I just don't want it to be in my ass.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cocks?
No, the pants. Well, those two. Yeah. Well, those two. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't need pancake dick over here trying to get in me.
You can't say not in my ass
God.
after you say they're cock.
Bikes, large. I am not looking like a clown out in public. That's just not happening. And Dyson cards, large. We basically want to live in a big world with small houses, small phones, and small pets.
Yep.
But bigger sheds, for the love of God.
More
Get
shed.
anything from this.
I want more shed per shed.
If you've learned anything from this episode, it's don't ditch your class unless your teacher has brain damage, and bigger sheds, for the love of God.
Levi, is that what you're titling this episode?
Bigger sheds.
Please call it bigger sheds.
No, don't skip your class unless your
No,
teacher has
I'm not
brain
labeling it
No,
that.
don't.
I'm putting we want bigger sheds.
That sounds like a short title.
Yeah. The title of this episode is gonna be "We Want Bigger Sheds."
Bigger sheds, yes.
Yeah, always.
Everyone's gonna be envious of my massive shed.
No, but everybody's gonna have big sheds.
No, but ours
But
will be
everyone
bigger.
has big sheds.
We can make ours
No
like
one
Legos
will.
and make it bigger.
Oh, we Lego stacked the shed. We double decker couch the sheds.
Double decker shed the long way.
No, why, Gabe?
It's just a wall.
Oh, all right. Thank you all
No,
so.
double decker sheds, but it's halfway up. Keep going up.
Thank you all so much for watching or listening to our bullshit. If you liked it, be sure to check us out on either YouTube or Spotify. Let us know in the comments down below if you want us to get this out on other different platforms. We'll try to get those set up if you reach out in the comments. Also, be sure to check out all of us in our own separate individual places. We got Brendan at Brendan Plays 121 or Paranormal Overdose Games on YouTube and Twitch. We got Gabe at Gabe Prime 03 on Twitch and Gabe Prime on YouTube. And we've got me, Levi the Killer 43 on YouTube and Twitch. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll catch y'all next time.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Peace out, guys!